For 4 years now, the Advocates Coalition for Development and Environment, ACODE, working with the Uganda Local Government Association, ULGA, have been monitoring district councils, chairpersons, speakers and individual councillors as they execute their duties.
We assess the performance of local government leaders by studying what they have been able to do during the year in accordance with the Local Government Act. We award them marks.
This year's 2012-2013 report is the full scorecard, assessing 26 local governments, including the old and new, that have always been monitored since inception in 2009.
I love it. I do love it because it keeps you hooked onto your task.
So this business of monitoring, of getting us, I think to me is very healthy.
And Kabarole as a district, we are lucky that we are among the district that is implementing this program. And it has been a wonderful experience to us as local leaders.
And I think the Prime Minister's office should be doing this, not ULGA. I think we should be tasking government to do a coordination job.
I'm also taking this monitoring and this evaluation and this as by ACODE here, not being competitive. It is something to see that how can others also pull up and come.
Nonetheless, the 2012-2013 scorecard has recognized 5 top performers as Wakiso District, followed by Gulu, Mpigi, Amuria and Rukunjiri. Kabarole's chairperson emerged best, followed by Salam Musumba from Kamuli and Gulu's Ojara Mapenduzi. The ratings of Parliament Speaker Rebecca Kadaga also soared.
We also found that districts that had a higher allocation of their budget or that spend more on the development budget are likely to perform better in the scorecard than those who spend less.
5 challenges stand out on the scorecard: multiple leadership conflicts, low levels of revenue collection and lack of financial autonomy, failed multi-party politics at the local government level, distortions inherent in the decentralization policy and centralized control of the national budget resources.
We have conflicts between, and this is across the board, conflicts between chairpersons and the speakers, conflicts between chairpersons and the cows, conflicts between factions of councillors and councillors. We even have conflicts between councillors who want to, to outsit the current chairpersons.
All these have derailed performance in 8 of the 26 districts, with Agago tailing. Budget allocation is an even bigger impediment as an external factor.
The money is miserable. I think there's a whole dysfunctionality in that area. How can you give 15% of the national budget to service 80% of the population?
9% of that 15% goes to salaries and wages. So we are being assessed on the performance of only 6% of the national budget.
Among the recommendations are the need to set up a local government's leadership training institute, reform laws governing local governments, establish quarterly citizens accountability fora, introduce leader of opposition in local government councils, and operationalize a local government parliamentary leaders forum. Florence Alimba, NTV.